everybody is talking about the season final of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I haven't watched it. Why haven't I watched it? Because I'm just tired of Disney Star Wars. I'm tired of being disappointed. I'm tired of the things they say about me and other fans. So I'm just kind of done. Now, it seems some people enjoyed it, some people didn't. But we're not really here to focus on this. I wanted to focus on the bad news that the company just got from the Polk County Sheriff's Office in Orlando. This is pretty disgusting. I want to read you some of the stuff that the sheriff said because it sounds like Disney's got a little bit of a problem, in my opinion, other than their stocks, which cannot hit $100 a share. They've been trying. Maybe Obi-Wan will get them back up there. But in my opinion, Disney needs to do better background checks on the people they hire because this seems to be a consistent problem for this company and the people that they hire at an alarming rate. I've constantly been reading reports about people that work at Disney and them getting busted trying to do terrible things with young people. It's pretty sick. This guy was a bus driver, so he was transporting people around from the resorts or hotels or something. Either way, tons of little ones are around this weirdo predator, and that should have never happened. What's crazy is what the sheriff says. So I'm going to go over this guy. This guy basically was texting with somebody very young, very disgusting messages, and should have never been around children. Won't be anymore. But this is a problem with Disney. It seems like there's a hive of these people that want to work there because this isn't the first time, and the sheriff says it. I want to read you what the sheriff says about this guy. Look, this is mugshot. So the sheriff's office does this presser, and I want you to listen to this because this is really crazy. So we did a 2-week operation, just the recent example of what we've done over and over and over to focus on those that are online seeking out youth, said Judd. That's the name of the sheriff, is Grady Judd. If it weren't for the heroic work of the undercover detectives from the sheriff's office, the Winter Haven Police Department, and the Auburndale Police Department, your little ones could have been the victims, but they weren't because we stood in the gap between good and evil. And thank God for these detectives that do this work too. Like, they keep a lot of trash off the streets by doing this. And no matter what, like, even if they just get caught with texting, they at least get a label on them and they get busted pretty much for life. They'll never be able to be around children, which is a great thing. I love that these people are out there doing this. Even people on YouTube. I prefer law enforcement be involved so they actually get labeled. But I like these people like getting labels on them so we can keep them away from people. But listen to this. Proceeding to take the press through the operations arrest list suspect by suspect, Judd eventually presented the audience with Hudson's mugshot, taken at a point in time when he was actually wearing his full Walt Disney World work uniform, complete with name tag, and declared, "Listen, ladies and gentlemen, what would an operation be without an investigation of a predator or a human trafficking operation without a Disney employee? We always have a Disney employee, sometimes more," he asserted. This is Zachary Hudson. That's right. He's a bus driver for Disney. He did not travel, but he did send pictures of himself. He thought he was talking to someone that was in their teenage years. What's crazy about this is what he's saying right here. That in a trafficking operation or with a predator sting, they always catch either one or multiple Disney employees. These are people that work at the theme parks. That's scary because Orlando, Florida, like, that is a huge place for families. that travel like constantly, got kids in and out of that place. And you've got this kind of shit going on there at such a level that it's every time they run a sting. That's incredibly scary, and Disney needs to do something about it because you've got children there constantly. It's sick. You got sickos like this running around there, and it's like Disney's not doing anything about it. They need to be serious about it, and they need to do something about this and make sure that it doesn't happen at the rate it does. Now, I don't know what that is, but they need to really go through these people that they hire. Now, my guess is they don't want to do that because I'm sure it's expensive to really run a background check on someone at such a death that you would maybe find something like this. But shouldn't they do that? They've got the money. Shouldn't they do that so that they can honestly say that your children are protected while they're on their property? Imagine sitting on a bus with this guy where you've got your kids with you traveling. That's disgusting. And you don't see any other outlets talking about this. Why don't any other outlets talk about this? You know, you got Bounding Into Comics doing a report, but you won't see anything from CBR.com or comicbook.com or any of these other outlets. They won't talk about this. They never do. Because they want to protect the mouse as much as possible. But this is sick, ladies and gentlemen. So while everyone's reacting to Star Wars, I just want you to know what's going on at their theme parks where they make the majority of their money. Because this is really messed up. And they need to do something about it. I don't know what kind of background checks they can do. They need to do something. They need to do thorough investigations of social media, backgrounds. They need to call friends and family. You need to know who the hell you're hiring to be around people's kids, because you're not doing a good job about it. I know I've done 2 or 3 videos like this talking about these people that they bust in Polk County. And there's always some Disney sting. It's sick. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all of this. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And as always, I will see all of you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to Yellow Flash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.